Welcome back to the Buffalo Take. This is episode number 23. I'm Cam Dixon. I'm here with Travis Odrobina.
What's up, guys?
And we're just coming off the episode with Dean Wendell, which went really well. We were talking about
Yeah.
college basketball, bracketology, and whatnot. So thankful for him to come on the podcast last week. And now we're back to our regular Monday and Friday for the time being. And we'll jump right in. There was some headlines in college football and the NFL.
hmm
Started with the NFL increased the cap space, which helps us a lot.
Yeah, but we're still like last.
Yeah. At least we're not the Saints though, because
They're ahead of us
they're
still.
ahead of us still.
Yes,
Oh, good God.
because they restructured Carr.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So
Yeah, all we have to do is
we're dead
restructure.
last.
I mean, we don't need Vaughn anymore, and restructure
Yeah.
Josh Allen, and we'll be fine. I mean,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure
I
Josh
mean,
Allen would do it.
I'm not really worried about our cap
Yeah,
space.
it
So,
doesn't
like
it doesn't affect me too much.
we have a good team.
We just got to beat the Chiefs. That's all
Yeah.
it is. But yeah, so I think it was what 50 million or 40 million that they.
Yeah, something like that. Or wait, yeah, it was something like 40, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's helps, I guess.
Yeah.
But the Dolphins saved a little bit of cap space. They cut Xavier Howard and Emmanuel Ogba,
Mm-hmm.
which I think was a good move because both of them
Yeah.
are kind of getting older.
Yep.
Xavier Howard's getting older, and then they both didn't have the seasons they had the year
Yeah.
before. So T Higgins was placed on the franchise tag by the Bengals, which is a good move. So
I swear I saw him say something that he wouldn't play under a franchise tag, but that could have
yeah,
been just a rumor or wrong.
yeah.
I don't know. But I mean,
But yeah, the Bengals get to
they're
keep him
gonna
for
they're gonna be good next year.
yeah. Joe Burrow stays healthy, they'll be good.
Easy schedule.
Yeah. And then Russell Wilson said he'd take the vet minimum to play somewhere. So
Really. I saw something that said that this he was gonna go to the Steelers.
I like that. I mean, he fits in
Yeah.
the Steelers, so
Yeah.
he
So
wants
I don't know.
to win, and
Yeah.
so I guess. Um, Other than that, some interesting news. Cam Newton got jumped at his event in
I did
Atlanta.
not see this.
I saw this last night. He fought off like three dudes, which was pretty funny. But I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know why he got jumped.
Who in their right mind would jump Cam Newton?
Yeah, he's huge.
That's massive.
Yeah, and he's definitely got something wrong in his head. 'Cause
Yeah.
but he's a huge individual. I saw a meme that said, "Here's a picture of somebody, or the picture of the guy that sent the or that ordered the jump on Cam Newton. It was Brock Purdy."
That's
Uh,
funny.
and then Richard Sherman got arrested on DUI suspicion. So, jeez, I mean,
Uh,
interesting last week in the NFL. So,
yeah.
and then two coaching hires in college football. Georgia State hires UGA assistant Del McGee as their head coach, and Eric Bieniemy is going to UCLA as the OC.
Didn't get a head coaching job in the NFL, so he's
Yeah,
like, "Fuck this! I'm going going to
yeah.
college."
And he said he didn't get fired from Washington, so he just left on his own accord.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. There's got to be something wrong with Bieniemy because I thought he was for sure going to get
Yeah,
a head
I know there
coaching
has
job.
to be. It makes no sense.
Yeah, but yeah, so it was a good. Well, good's an interesting statement. It was an interesting week in the NFL, and
Oh, you know what else? Justin Fields, what he said about unfollowing the Bears.
I didn't see that. No,
Oh, you didn't? Oh, I gotta find it. Hold up.
I've heard
It was something
things.
along the lines of like when you unfollow like a woman on
Oh,
Instagram
jeez.
doesn't mean you don't fuck with them anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah. I've
I don't
heard
know. I don't
some
know what's
things.
gonna happen there.
I don't.
They don't got much time to figure that out.
Yeah, financially, it makes the most sense because I mean, if at the end of the day, if Caleb Williams ends up being the same as Justin Fields, it makes sense financially. But
Yeah.
at the same time, I don't think Chicago fans really want to trade Justin Fields.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it. Like
So
seems like a lot of them want him still.
yeah, I don't know. I think Poles, the GM, it's gonna be a make or break move here.
hmm
It has to work out for him either way, or he's done.
Yeah.
And then moving into college basketball, we talked about it on Wednesday with Dean, so it's only been a couple of days,
Yeah.
but a couple big headlines coming out, including on Saturday. Kyle Filipowski got hurt during a court storm in a loss to Wake
Yeah, that
Forest.
sucks. Sprained his ankle.
Yeah, I mean, I there's been Caitlin Clark, for example. She got ran into, but she got right back up. She was fine.
Yeah.
Um, I think when you show the video, the overhead camera, I think Kyle Filipowski was trying to hit the dude with an elbow, and then
I
he
mean,
ended
I
up
would
getting
too.
hurt. Yeah, I mean,
I
yeah,
100%
I
would.
mean, we've seen football players just straight up knock dudes out on the field when they're bothering them or something. But like, I don't know, man. I'm just thinking,
You can't ban
yeah.
court storming,
And
but
the ACC is the only one that doesn't have fines for it.
I would say if like you want to make it safer though, just like make them wait a little bit, like
Yeah,
let the other team get off
yeah.
the court at least, and
Wake Forest,
then let them go.
they ran onto the
Yeah,
court with still time left on the clock, I'm pretty sure.
yeah.
But
I mean
usually the players get to safety, I guess, before.
yeah,
So,
that would be the only thing I would say about that.
yeah, John Shire is pretty adamant about banning it though.
Yeah.
He's like, "This is terrible." I
I
don't know.
disagree with that.
He looks like the Joker. But yeah, so that's not a good look for Wake Forest fans or court
Mhm.
storming in general. But the Barstool court stormers were there in the raincoats. Did you see
Mhm.
that at the bottom of the screen?
Oh no, I didn't see that.
They I think that was them. I didn't look on their
Probably was,
Instagram
honestly.
page, but
Hmm.
they wear the yellow jackets, the raincoats. So on Wednesday we had some games after we got done recording. Um, Bonnie's lost at LaSalle, so
Yeah, I looked at that. I'm like, how did that happen?
yeah, just a dumb loss. When Dean was on, we were talking about how UMass lost to LaSalle, and then
Hmm.
we go into LaSalle and lose too. So I don't know. Maybe it's that pool that Dean said they have. It takes souls.
Yeah, maybe.
Man, that was just a frustrating loss. Marquette kicked the crap out of DePaul. They scored 100
But
points. Duke beat Miami
we
up.
killed Miami.
Yeah, and then Penn State upset Illinois.
That game was at their like wrestling or gym or something. Did you see that?
I
It
didn't
wasn't
know.
like their actual gym
Huh.
or like arena. So it was
Interesting.
like way more packed and like way better atmosphere or something. I
That's good.
saw a video on it.
Yeah, it's a big win for them.
Yeah.
Alabama and Florida go to overtime. Alabama escapes.
That game was great.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, Florida's a tough
Florida,
team to beat.
yeah. And I'm pretty sure they stayed at 24 because that was a good loss.
Yeah,
You
that's a
can't take
great
them out in top
loss.
25.
Overtime against Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dayton lost to George Mason, which was I didn't think that was happening at all.
Hmm.
Great win for George Mason, and then LSU beat Kentucky.
Oh, buzzer beater.
Yeah. So and then New Mexico beat Colorado State. So it's just more and more upsets. I mean, I don't know about New
Yeah, New
Mexico.
Mexico, Colorado State's not really
Yeah, they're about
like an
even.
upset. Yeah.
Yeah, just besides the
It's a
fact
Mountain
that
West, good Mountain West game.
yeah, and I mean, technical by the rankings, there was one, two, three, four upsets. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's another wild day
Hmm.
in college basketball. And
And
then,
then Tuesday, Purdue took care of Rutgers.
yep,
And then you said you watched this game and it was
yeah,
insane.
Washington State and
Yeah.
Arizona was insane. I
Yeah.
got home and it was still on,
Hmm.
and I just threw it on and I was watching the ending and the one kid for Washington State, I'm trying to find his name here. I think it was Jalen Wells. Yeah, Jalen Wells. He had 27 points. He went nuts, dude. He was
Jeez.
playing insane basketball, and Arizona just couldn't get it done at the end. And Washington State gets out with a big upset win in Tucson.
That should have locked them up a
Yeah, that'll get
spot
them a spot.
for the tournament. Yeah. So good for them.
Yeah, and then Friday, Akron beat Kent State. Not a ton of games.
Oh,
Canisius beat
rankings Friday.
Niagara.
Wow.
Yeah. Bowling Green beat Toledo. Bowling Green's having a good season.
I swear I put on like a
I,
random game on Friday. Like it was
oh, we
two
were watching. Yeah, we were watching Fordham and Duquesne at Mike's house.
random.
Fordham played great. That was
Um,
probably their best played game all season.
Actually, it might have been Thursday that I was watching the random games.
Yeah, I don't know why, but we were watching the Sabres game and then we threw on. Saturday was an interesting day. Syracuse was up 29 at half on Notre Dame, and they only won by 3. So I was at my Nana and Papa's in Syracuse, so we were all watching the
Mm-hmm.
game, getting mad at the TV, which was fun. And then I watched Bonnie's right after that, and they actually played solid against
Hmm.
UMass. They beat them at UMass. UMass just had a tough game. I was texting with Dean, and he said that this was their biggest crowd since like 2014. Marcus
Really?
Camby was there, and he said they had to watch this shit show. So I understood. I watched the Bonnies weekly, and
Yeah.
UConn takes care of business against Nova. Houston and Baylor was
This
an
game, that game was
insane.
awesome.
Yeah,
That like had to be like one of the best college basketball games I've
yeah,
seen recently.
yeah. Houston gets the job done though. They're winning games, dude. They only got 3 losses,
Yeah,
and
I know.
they just moved up. They just moved up into first place in
Yep.
the rankings. So good for them. And then Arizona bounces back with a big win over Washington. Tennessee lights
Tennessee.
up A&M
Yeah.
after they lost A&M earlier in the year. Iowa State beats West Virginia. Wake Forest upsets Duke at home. Man,
Sucks.
just
I think
inexcusable turnovers at the end.
I didn't even get to watch it because I was golfing, but I was checking the score as I was golfing and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh god.
yeah. Did you see the last turnover?
I probably did, but I don't really remember it.
Proctor
I
passed.
swear I saw a video of it.
Yeah, Proctor passed the ball to Filipowski. It just kind of bounced off his hand and went out of bounds. That was completely inexcusable. That was a terrible turnover, and they had the chance to tie the game. So
Uh,
Hunter Salas went off. Wake Forest is looking good.
mhm.
I thought they would have been ranked this week, but I guess not.
Well, I guess it's all gonna come down to us against UNC for first
It's
place.
gonna be a huge game.
Yeah.
And UNC just played Virginia, and they beat Virginia by 10, but there was a total
Yep.
of 98 points scored. So
That's a Virginia game for you.
it's insane. Kansas
Yeah, and
whooped
UNC
up
is
on
like one of the
Texas.
highest scoring
Yeah,
offenses in
yeah.
the
They got. I mean,
country.
I looked at the TV. I think it was. I think it was like 44-37 or something like that. UNC, and I looked and it
Mm-hmm.
said 6 minutes, and I didn't realize that it was still the second. Or it was the
Mm-hmm.
second half, and I'm like, geez. I'm like, why is this? How is this possible that their
Yeah.
defense is just that good? Kansas takes care of business against Texas. Illinois beats Iowa by 10. Coleman Hawkins with
Mhm.
30.
This game
Kentucky
puts
whooped
up
Alabama.
117.
They just scored so many points. Like
Yeah.
117 is insane. Edwards
Mm-hmm.
had 28. Reeves had 24. That big dude had 18. Dillingham had 16. That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, Alabama scored 95 too.
Yeah, I know.
They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys and scored 10 plus points. That is
58 points in the first half, 59 in the second half.
Yeah, that is a ridiculous amount of points to be
Crazy.
scored in a college basketball game.
Yeah.
But huge win for Kentucky. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
being 17th, losing, and then getting the win over Bama.
Yeah.
Auburn beats Georgia. St. Mary's beats San Diego. San Diego State takes care of business. South Carolina beats Ole Miss. Ole Miss has
So,
lost so many games. I think,
yeah, they got to be out now.
yeah, they've lost 8 games in the
Yeah.
SEC, and that's their only 8 games they've lost.
Let's see. I'm assuming they're out.
Oh, I didn't even see this one. Washington State. They get a huge win over Arizona, and then they lose to Arizona State on the road. And then UNLV beats Colorado State. And Central Florida beats Texas Tech. I mean, it's insane how many upsets there are.
No, I don't know.
And then Kansas State beat BYU.
I
I just keep scrolling, and there's more and more upsets. And Florida wins. Penn State beats Indiana. Dude, Indiana sucks.
Yeah, they do.
Arkansas beat Missouri, and Battle for Arkansas had 42 points.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's insane.
See that?
Khalif Battle, 38 minutes, 42 points, 6 rebounds. He went 14 for 14 from the free throw, 6 for 10 from 3, 11 for 15.
Wow.
from the field. Just a great performance by him.
Yeah.
And they get the win over the worst team in the SEC. Yeah, just another filled day of college basketball. I think I
And
watched. I think I watched like 6 or 7 games start to finish, just because back to back, and it started with Syracuse.
wow.
So it was a good day.
Yeah.
It was a good day of college basketball. And then yesterday, um, St. John's, after Rick Pitino said this is the most unenjoyable experience of his lifetime, and they're slow laterally, they beat
I
Creighton by 14 points.
don't know. I don't
Makes
get
no
it.
sense. I think his players were mad
Probably.
that he went off on them, and they got a big win there. Creighton
Mhm.
just is.
They're a weird team.
I told you earlier they were on my no bet list pretty early in the season, so luckily I didn't bet on that game. Wait, how did South Florida get ranked? They lost.
Did they?
Yeah, they lost to SMU.
They beat them.
It says 68-58 on my screen.
Really? Mine says 79-68.
Huh. Yeah, on like the main, like when you press on scores,
Yeah.
it says 68-58 SMU, but when I
Really?
clicked on it, it says USF won.
Huh. That
That's
was weird.
weird. Oh, okay, there it is. All right, I guess it's just taking a second. I guess the game was still going on, and they were just updating. Purdue takes care of Michigan. Marquette takes care of Xavier.
Purdue only beat Michigan by 8.
8, yeah. Michigan sucks, dude.
Yeah.
8-20, but yeah. Memphis beat FAU.
Mm.
It's a good loss there. Ooh, Colgate lost to American. Colgate's the only team in the Patriot who I think is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then a bunch of mid-major. I was just looking the other day. They posted it was like the 10 years ago what the AP poll was on that
Hmm.
day, and Wichita State was like 4. I remember. I miss when Wichita State was good, dude. They were so fun to watch.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. They were fun to watch. I
Yeah,
remember this.
Wichita State was good. Syracuse was top 10.
Mm.
Just a good time to be alive.
Yeah, it actually kind of does suck that Syracuse isn't like that good anymore.
Yeah, they're always just in the middle.
Yeah.
But maybe they're on the track going upwards. So
Hopefully. Hmm.
we'll see. And then Ohio State beat Michigan State last night.
Hmm. I saw that.
I don't
And a buzzer
understand.
beater, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Michigan State should not lose that game there.
No.
At home, that's a game
Yeah.
you need to win.
Yeah.
But looking ahead to next week, I mean, starting with tonight, Miami goes to UNC tonight. And that's about it, right?
And then Baylor,
Baylor and
TCU.
TCU later tonight. So
Mm.
a couple good games on tonight. And
Mhm.
then Tuesday,
Tuesday's college basketball day.
yep, Houston and Cincinnati, Georgetown Nova, Kentucky,
These
Mississippi
aren't even that
State.
good games.
Yeah, they're kind of just like the. Oh, Loyola Chicago goes to Bonnie's. So, I mean,
Oh,
there's going to be no
in
atmosphere.
Loyola in first?
Yeah, there's going to be no atmosphere there since we're on break.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like
Oh, that
that's
sucks.
just a bad scheduling.
Yeah.
Virginia Tech goes to Syracuse.
When did Loyola make the change to A10? Like 2 years ago?
2 years ago, yeah. They
That's,
were like the 15th team in.
yeah.
It's the ACC and the A10 are just there's too many teams. 15 is insane. And there's going to be like 16 and 18 teams in these conferences now.
No.
It's even more dumb. BYU and Kansas play. Texas Tech. Utah State, Fresno State, Nevada and Colorado State should be a good one. San Jose State, San Diego State.
Hmm.
Not the most
Yeah.
jam-packed day. Davidson plays Dayton, so there'll be good games on, but
Yeah.
not
Wednesday's got some good
top
games.
10. Yeah. Wednesday, Florida should handle Missouri.
Yeah.
Auburn
And
and
then you got Auburn,
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
That's a big game.
Yeah.
Marquette and Providence.
That could be a good one, too.
Duke, Louisville. I mean, Duke should take care of business.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
They will. Iowa State, Oklahoma.
Yep. That's a good game.
Mm. South Carolina A&M.
I think A&M actually might win that one.
Maybe.
South Carolina and Ole Miss are on the same level. They just really can't beat the good teams in the SEC.
Yeah.
St. John's and Butler, Seton Hall, Creighton, Minnesota, Illinois could be a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Alabama goes to Ole Miss, and then Arizona, Arizona State later that night.
Yup.
And then Thursday,
Holy late games
yeah,
for rank.
1, 2, 3, 3 ranked games, 10:30 or later. And I'm definitely not going to be able to stay awake for those.
Yeah, Gonzaga and San Francisco. That's a good one.
That'll be a good game. I would not be
Mhm.
surprised at all if San Francisco wins that one.
Oh, and Gonzaga got ranked again.
Yeah, well,
Just realized that.
they got to keep them around, right?
Yeah.
St. Mary's should take care of Pepperdine, and Washington State. I can't imagine they lose to USC at home. So.
Yeah.
And then Friday
Yeah.
comes around, and we'll be back on Friday to talk about not a lot of games on Friday, but Saturday's coming up, and I think Tennessee and Alabama's on Saturday too.
Oh.
So that should be a good game. Should be a very good game.
Mhm.
Game of the week, probably Auburn, Tennessee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
And I think, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with Tennessee.
Is it at Tennessee?
Yeah, Tennessee
Yeah,
at
I'm gonna go
home.
Tennessee then. Definitely Tennessee.
7 o'clock on a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Tennessee in this one. And then the rankings just dropped, so we'll go over that. Houston's up to 1, Purdue's up to 2, UConn falls to 3. The rest of the top 5: Tennessee, Marquette, Arizona falls to 6, Kansas to 7, then Iowa State, UNC, and Duke. UNC and Duke 9 and 10.
Yeah.
Auburn and Creighton are up 3 spots each to 11 and 12. Illinois, Bama, Baylor rounds out the top 15. Then Kentucky, Mary's, South Carolina's up to 18. Washington State's up to 19. And then you got San Diego State, Dayton, Utah State, Gonzaga's back in it. And then Florida State at 24. And South Florida is ranked at 25 now.
Mm-hmm.
So, I like those rankings.
Yeah.
It's a good, I like USF in there. Florida's still in, and then...
Well, McNeese got a vote.
Yeah, they only have like 3 losses.
Yeah.
They're insane. Will Wade, man. We were talking about them with Dean on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then other college basketball news, there's not really much else going on besides that. We mentioned Rick Pitino and the Filipowski court storm injury. But in the NBA, the Clippers just fully rebranded. They got new jerseys. Yeah, I think it was just posted this morning. They got new jerseys. The jerseys look good. The logo kind of looks like the G League logo, so that kind of threw me off. But overall, it looks good. Into the NHL, we have a winning streak. The Sabres get their first 3-game winning streak.
First 3-game.
I mean, that's just bad. The clip from Wild Thing, the movie. This is called a winning streak. It has happened before. It's just, I mean, hey, they're playing good hockey. Hopefully they continue this. Hopefully this is where they hit their 10-game winning streak.
We're only 11 points out.
Yeah.
That's 6 games.
Maybe this can be our 10-game winning streak that we get once a year. Usually it's way too early, and then we fall apart. But we started off shit. Maybe it's gonna be good now. I think I might go to the game Thursday. It's here. Oh yeah.
I'll probably get tickets. Yeah.
Nice. I want to go. I think tomorrow they play Vegas. So.
Oh wait, no, they play Florida.
Oh well, whatever game is home next, I want to go to that one. They play Vegas soon. Oh no, that might not be till the end of the weekend. I think that's what it is.
Probably.
But yeah, so hopefully they can continue winning, or winning 3 games in a row here.
Yeah.
But they got to put together some games, and they got to continue to put together some games.
How about Rangers guy?
Matt Rempe.
Yeah, Matt Rempe.
Dude, he's had more time in the box than he has on the ice, which is just insane to me. And he's got a
Yeah.
game winner.
Yeah.
His stat line is hilarious. I think he's got like 35 minutes in the box and
Hmm.
20 minutes of ice time.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean,
That's awesome.
that's a real
Good
electric
guy.
player right there.
Yeah. He's a hockey guy.
Yeah, getting into fights. He fought Deslauriers,
Yeah.
the former Sabre, who I thought
Hmm.
was wait too old to play hockey, and I guess he still can. But yeah, big hockey guy.
Hmm.
Last week Northeastern won the Bean Pot. We haven't really
Yeah.
talked much about hockey since then, but they got the win over BU. That,
Mm.
but Celebrini, man, he's nuts.
I still can't get over
He's
that.
17.
17 years
Good
old.
God.
Good for him.
Yeah. Nikita Kucherov just got the first to 100 points, which
Yep.
is just nuts. He's
And
having a
then
great season.
Matthews is on pace to get like how many goals was it? Like was it 70
70
something?
something, yeah.
Yeah.
The 40 in
That's
the first
insane.
half. Yeah, that's,
That is insane.
yeah.
He has 52. The next most 39
Yeah, yeah. Him and,
by Reinhardt.
yeah, he's just having a great scoring season, and Kucherov's having a great season as well.
Yeah.
And then Patty Kane had the OT winner against Chicago back in the hometown.
Storybook.
Or not the hometown, he's from Buffalo. But
Yeah.
but back in the rookie town. So
Always have to be a Kane fan.
yeah, yeah. I love Patrick. I just wish he came to Buffalo.
Uh,
I was a I'm pretty sure I was a bandwagon Patrick Kane fan back in the day when they won
Definitely.
the cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they had a great tribute for him I saw
Mhm.
on Twitter, but yeah, it's pretty cool scoring the OT winner.
Yeah. Mhm.
Um the Yankees spring training has started.
Mhm.
They have two teams, which I just found out yesterday. So the good team won, the bad team almost got no hit. But
Mhm.
besides that, I mean, we're gonna see
Right
some.
now, they're down 2-0. That's not good.
Okay, well, Spencer Jones hit a 470-foot home run the other day.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's gonna be in the league soon, so we'll see how
Mm.
he does eventually.
We are getting two hit right now.
Oh God.
It is the bottom third though, but
Oh, okay,
but
that's not too
still,
bad. Yeah,
LeMahieu and Roravet are the only ones that have hit so far.
yeah. It's it'll be an interesting start to the season, getting their
Yeah.
feet under us. But I don't know, man. This has to be the year. But
Mm.
we say that for the Bills. We said the Sabres were going to make the playoffs, but they're just struggling. It'll be interesting. I'm prepared to be let down again, but hopefully we.
Roman got. I'm pretty sure he got lit up.
Yeah, he didn't pitch great. Well,
No.
that was the he started the game. We got almost no hit right against the Phillies. Yeah,
Yes.
because Rodon I think
So
started the other game.
yeah, he pitched 2.1 innings, let up 4 hits, 3 runs,
Yeah,
a walk.
not great. Just
It's the beginning of spring training. Give him
yeah.
some time.
And Cashman said he wasn't done looking for pitching, so hopefully we can sign Blake Snell.
Yeah, hopefully.
Do we have a closer, or is it still Clay Holmes?
It's probably Clay Holmes.
Jeez, he's not even technically a closer though. I mean, now I guess he is, but he wasn't when we first started with him. I want like
Yeah,
a lights out closer.
it is. It's Clay
Oh
Holmes.
God, I want a lights out closer. Like I heard, I remember we were watching. What were we watching? We were watching one of the basketball games, and like you can hear the Edwin
Yeah.
Diaz, the trumpets in the background. And I look at Michael and I go, that's who I'm scared of coming back, Edwin Diaz, because I mean, if he recovered well, he's going to be nuts. And then you got Bautista for the Orioles and
Yeah.
Johan Duran. I mean, there's good closers out there. I want one. Just give me one.
Yeah. I
Come
want
on,
one too.
Cashman. Hopefully Soto and Judge can hit the shit out of the ball though, because
Yeah, I
if
know.
when they're
Oh yeah,
on, we're gonna win games. It's
easily.
yeah. And then Giancarlo's looking good. He's slimmed
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
So
Good for him.
did he say he fixed his swing too?
I think so. I think he said he changed it.
Like, I mean, I get it. Like his swing's not like pretty at all, but he hits bombs.
Nah, I
I mean,
know.
although it is either a strikeout or 500-foot home run, and there's nothing in between. So, and
Yeah.
it's rarely a 500-foot home run nowadays. But I don't know. I'm excited for the Yankees.
Yeah.
They'll be nice to watch instead of the Sabres.
Yeah.
Other MLB news: the Cubs signed Cody Bellinger to a 3-year, $80 million deal. He kind of went silent for a while there.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything about him, and then he just re-signs with the Cubs. So he might have just waited too long because everybody else got signed,
Yeah.
and he just didn't sign with anybody. But I don't know. It's a good signing for Chicago fans. They need something to be happy about.
Hmm.
Um, moving into college lacrosse. Last week, Syracuse lost a controversial ending to Maryland. It was the
I
goal
saw
the
that.
goal mouth rule. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the goal mouth in college lacrosse is right in front of the goalie. It's inside the crease, and if you fall into it, not getting pushed, the goal is nothing, and you can't go in it really anyways. But if you get
Hmm.
pushed into it, defensive pressure and such, if you get pushed down into it, then that still constitutes a goal. It's kind of just a dumb rule. I think the goal mouth is stupid, but it constituting defensive pressure is been a big
So
problem.
wait, what's the rule then? Like only if you get pushed
Yeah,
into.
if there's defensive pressure, which I just put in quotes, obviously they can't see that on on the audio, but
Yeah.
defensive pressure is I like when I the more that I think about it, the less that I think it's easy to constitute what defensive pressure is.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you get blatantly pushed in, then yeah, it's still a goal. But if you just kind of fall in, but I mean, the thing is,
That's what that kind of looked like. He
yeah,
kind of like fell in.
yeah, it, like by I guess by the like the reading of the rule, it makes sense. It's a good call.
Yeah.
I just think the rule is stupid, and so does a
Hmm.
lot of other people. I think
Yeah.
in the crease, the rules surrounding the crease has just kind of been dumb. Like
Yeah, I agree.
I just found
I got a
out.
goal taken away from that.
Yeah, I remember that.
That would have
Well,
been my only career
you
goal.
stepped in the crease.
Okay,
I remember
yeah.
we watched it over on film, and you were like so
We're
blatantly in the
like,
crease.
yeah, we were like, wait, where's the crease? And then we're like, oh yeah, I'm
Yeah,
really
it's
over the
right there.
crease.
Yeah, you were like 2 feet inside the crease.
Yeah.
That was so funny. I remember that watching film.
It's so
Oh
sad.
man. Yeah, but I just found out that the ball has to cross the goal line when you shoot it before you step in the
Mm,
crease or fall into the crease, or it's not a goal. I thought it was just when it left your stick because that makes more sense.
yeah,
I don't know. I think the box rules have it good. Like you can run in the crease, you just can't have the ball.
yeah.
I don't know. Lacrosse rules are interesting. And then in the PLL, the Cannons won the championship series, the Sixes over the Water Dogs. Michael Sowers got hurt in the beginning of the game, so they didn't really have their go-to guy on offense.
Yeah.
But it was a fun Sixes tournament. Cannons won. They looked good in it, so I don't know. It was fun. The PLL season's going to be coming around in a couple months. You got the draft coming up in March, so it'll be interesting. The Brennan O'Neill sweepstakes. I think the Outlaws are going to get them, or they used to be the Chrome, but now they're the Outlaws. So.
Why are the Bandits 5-5?
Oh, because they just don't play good.
Uh,
I think their faceoff guy is hurt, Max Adler. So when they went up against Halifax, I don't think we won a single faceoff.
mm,
I think Jake Withers for Halifax went perfect, and then they lost to Albany, who's the best team in the league, on Friday or Saturday, was it?
yeah,
Yeah, Saturday.
or Saturday.
They haven't been playing great, but hopefully when everybody's healthy, they can turn it around.
It's okay. They won a championship at least.
Yeah, yeah, they have something to hold on to, unlike the Bills, Sabres, and I guess Yankees since it's been since 2009.
Yeah.
But it's been rough. Rankings just came out today. Notre Dame lost to Georgetown in overtime. Big upset, and Notre Dame falls to 6 after being number 1 for like the last 5 months.
Does that mean Duke's won?
Yeah, Duke moved up into 1. Virginia's at 2. Then Maryland and Denver and Army. Notre Dame falls to 6. This is the inside lacrosse one. I know, and I think in the U.S. ILA one or the USILA one, Notre Dame is at 4. I want to say, but it's different in on different sites. Syracuse is at 7 in this one. Harvard's
When
ranked.
when did Duke and Syracuse play each other?
They play March
March 20th.
20 at Syracuse, so I don't know. Hopefully the home stand can get the job done, but we'll see. It'll be interesting. In 4 games, Brendan O'Neill has 28 points. Averages 7 points a game, so
That's crazy.
he's back. He's back right back on track to take care of the Tuaraton again.
Mm.
So he's playing good. Other than that, NJIT is 5-0. They still winning. They're a wagon. Bonnie's falls to 0-4. They suck.
See what Tampa's at.
Tampa, I think, only lost 1 game to
To
Lenore Ryan, right?
Ryan, yeah, I think
Yeah.
I was saying them.
Former champs.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yep, I have 3-1.
Yeah, the D2 is pretty packed at the top.
Mm-hmm.
There's some good teams in there. Lenore Ryan's undefeated. Rollins has a couple Syracuse transfers who couldn't break into the starting roster.
Mm-hmm.
Mercyhurst is 1-2 to start the year. That's not great.
Wow.
Lost to
They're
Windy
usually
and
good.
Indy. They only beat Wilmington 15-10. Am I thinking? Oh no, I'm thinking of a different Wilmington. There's a Wilmington in Division 3 who's just one of the worst teams you'll ever watch in your life. They're in John Carroll's conference. So yeah, I mean, college lacrosse is going steady. It's been a good start to the season. A lot of upsets, a lot of good games.
Mm-hmm.
Syracuse plays Army this week, so that'll be an interesting game. Army's really good. Hopefully Syracuse can just get the job done though at home. And then Bonnie's is just struggling.
Yeah.
So it's been another good week, I guess. I mean, we'll be back on Friday to talk about the week and then going into the weekend. So this was a pretty quick episode today.
Yep.
We'll be back for episode 24. I think that's a lot of episodes, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, there's podcasts that have like hundreds of episodes,
Yeah.
but I mean, for just starting, we got 24 episodes. It's pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right. So thank you guys for listening, and we will be back on Friday for episode number 24. We'll see you then.
Yeah, see you guys.